Hi guys, today's video is going to be a updated what's in my makeup bag video. I did do an updated what's in my bag video not very long ago, so I decided to probably do a makeup one as well because I tend to do both together, but it's a little bit separate, so I hope you guys are okay with that. In my favourites video I showed you like the normal bag that I do carry around with me, just with like the odd essentials that I need to top up when I'm out and about, but obviously as always I keep my normal everyday makeup in this Ted Baker bag, which I normally keep on my dressing table, so that obviously I can just grab it and get in what I need. Plus it's really nice display, it's a really pretty bag, and yeah, it's a good size. Like I say, I can fit my brushes in, I can fit like all my makeup in, and it's a really good size. So I'm going to make a start on what's inside. Unzip the bag now, and I'm now going to open it up and show you what's inside. It's not going to be in any order, I'm literally just grabbing as I go, and the first thing I've picked up happened to be a brush. This brush I do use all the time. It is the multitask brush from Real Techniques. I tend to use this to top up my powder normally, but this is the brush I normally use when on the go, so I just tend to blend it out and just, you know, do a bit of that, and it's very satisfying. The longer you blend, and the better. It does smell really strongly of powder, as you can obviously expect. So yeah, this is, like I say, it's always in my bag because I do like to top up my powder throughout the day. So obviously my powder goes in there and my lipstick as well, along with the mirror. So that's definitely recommended. And good timing, along with that brush, I tend to use the Stay Matte Long Last Pressed Powder from Rimmel London, and everybody obsesses over this. I got it from Body Care for so cheap, cheaper than like in Boots and stuff. I think it was about £1 or something, and this is what it looks like. And I use the colour 001 Transparent, which, as you can see, the crown is disappearing now, and I'm probably getting close to touching pan, I think. I love the smell of powder. Does anybody else love the smell of powder, or is it just me because I'm a freak? But this is so good. I highly recommend that powder, but I am using it because obviously I do have one from MAC and stuff, and I have other ones which I do love, but I want to venture out and stuff, but I'd rather use up the ones I already have before getting more. The next thing in here is the Maybelline New York Dream Matte Mousse in the shade 004 Light Porcelain. And this is a really good foundation. I spoke about this as well in my monthly favourites, and as you can see, it is pretty well getting used. Yeah, like all the rest of my makeup and my perfumes and stuff, which I've mentioned throughout doing my YouTube videos lately, I am trying to get them used up so that I can literally just go on and buy nicer and more expensive ones and try and build up my collection as I'm starting to use them up. Because obviously there are other foundations I would like to use. I would like to get more by Bourjois. I would like to try, I'd like to try a variety of them really. It's like going from drugstore, probably Bourjois and Rimmel London, other foundations. But I also really want to use things like Chanel Vitalumia Aqua, Giorgio Armani, Luminous Silk, Estee Lauder. I really want to go all out and try all those really much bigger brand ones, because a lot of the drugstore ones tend to break me out as well. Like, I have been a bit spotty after using this, but probably because I haven't been using it for a while and I've been run down, so it could be a number of things. But I am trying to get them used up because there's literally no one else in my family is this shade, because I am so pale. Even my sister, who's quite pale, isn't as pale as me, so it's a bit embarrassing really. The next thing is a Rimmel London eyebrow pencil. This is the professional one in the shade 001 Dark Brown. This is a bit too dark for me actually, very dark in fact, so I have to use it very finely and be very light on the hand with it. I don't use it that often because I do tend to use the Gimme Brow, but I do use this because of the spoolie on the end, which it's a decent one, but I definitely need to get a proper one, I think. But I'm not too much of a fan of the actual pencil of this, but I might get used to it and I might start using it and I might find I feel a bit different about it. Next is another thing that I mentioned in my monthly favourites, and it is the Avon Super Shock Mascara in the shade Black, and this is really good mascara. As you can see, the brush is very good. It's very big, it's very flexible in some ways, and it really does make your eyelashes. It's more like lengthening than volume, but for lengthening it's more I prefer, because as you can see my eyelashes aren't very big at all. I have really small eyelashes, so anything that has length is obviously a positive for me, so that's really good for that. Next is the Makeover Essentials shimmer powder brush in the shade Bronze, and this is what I kind of use as a highlighter, and it basically, you like shake it up like that and take the lid off, and the product is actually in the brush, and I put it on top of my cheekbones just to add a little bit of a highlight, because it's not actually that kind of colour. As you can see, it is quite like a bronzy colour, but trust me, it's not that colour on the face. It just adds a bit of shimmer to the face, so I just use it as highlighter normally. My mirror, classic mirror, Marilyn Monroe one, you guys have seen it a million times. Double mirror, ideal. It even has a third one on the back, but I don't use it because it's, well, actually it does work, but it's kind of like disgusting at the back. Hey, but obviously Marilyn Monroe's on the front, so it's worth everything, I guess. My lipstick that I tend to be using at the moment, which again I actually don't have on today, which is not good. This is the Max Factor lipstick in the shade 830 Dusky Rose, which this is the lipstick, and I actually have the matching nail varnish onto it today, which I really like. It's very glossy and shiny, but this is the colour lipstick to match this nail varnish, and this lipstick is really nice. Swatches will be on the blog. Very nice, lasts quite a lot of the day. Do carry this around with me with my powder as well to top up throughout the day, because you never know. Another mascara which I have in my everyday makeup bag, which is going to look very confusing to some people, is the Maybelline New York, the Colossal Volume Express Mascara. So I normally put this on because it adds the volume that I would like as well in makeup, except I can't use it on its own because it is a shocking colour. It is actually in the colour, where's it at? It's like a colour shock, but it's like, it is literally the colour of that. I kid you not, it is literally blue. So I cannot use it on its own because it is so blue, but I tend to put this on the bottom and then my other mascara on the top, and it just helps to add the volume that Avon doesn't necessarily give. Another brush which I use for blusher, and this is the Real Techniques blush brush, which everybody is obsessed with, and we all love a good Real Techniques brush. I have so many, though I do want to experiment to go a bit out with brushes, but it's very hard at the minute because I can't really afford massively expensive brushes, but I am trying to work my way to get there. Going with the blusher brush is another one of my monthly favourites. This is the Rimmel London blusher in the shade 001 Santa Rose, and this is a really nice blusher. It's very nice for on the face for like a really neutral look. If you're very pale like me, it does help. If you're someone as well, like I say, especially in the winter, if you don't, I mean, I don't really tan, to be honest. I never put fake tan on or anything, and I never really go out in the sun to tan, so this adds the perfect neutral colour for through the autumn and winter, and this is what it looks like, which is a really nice shade, I think, with the crown and stuff. And I've had this for quite a while, and I just kind of rekindled my love for a lot of this makeup, so it's just been really nice to change up a little. For concealer, I have been using the Detailer brush from Real Techniques, which is the very fine purple one, which a lot of people use for the lips and stuff, but I like to use it just for like on my spots and stuff if I've got any blemishes, which isn't very often, but at the minute I'm a little bit broken out, which you can't really tell, which is good. For foundation brush, I use the stippling brush from Real Techniques because it's just easier to blend the mousse foundation in. It is disgusting, I apologise, I will have to clean my brushes very soon. Next is the Benefit Gimme Brow, which most of this, as you can see, is quite affordable makeup. The Makeover Essentials is actually quite a cheap brand, but this is the Gimme Brow, and this is in the shade light to medium, and I really love this. If you've never actually used this before, I totally recommend that you get one to try. I know L'Oreal have done a different version which I'm willing to try, but I really love this brow thing, wax, tint, I'm all there. It's really good, and when this powder brush is normally in my bag, well, multitask brush. I use the Real Techniques powder brush for when I'm at home to apply my powder, because it just stays on like this. You just blend, blend, blend. Oh, this is so satisfying. I'm just going to do this while I'm talking because it feels so good, and I've just got lipstick on it, which is so bad. But it's a very big brush, as you can see in the palm of my hand. It is very, very big on the face, but it does really add a lot of coverage to the face powder wise. It's very, very good, and I highly recommend that brush. For lip balm, because y'all know it's getting cold, I use the Strawberry and Milkshake lip balm, and this was from Primark, believe it or not, and I got this given to me at a Fashion Week event, and this is what it looks like. Look, there we go. So it's all polka dot and pink, and it's got like the pink and the white lid on, and this is actually how I knew it was from Primark, because I didn't know at first when I picked it up, but then it says Primark Beauty on the back, and I am starting to work my way through that. It smells like a sort of forced pink, like strawberry scent, but it is really, really nice. It does work on the skin. Concealer wise, I'm using this very old Collection Collection 2000, when it was actually called Collection 2000, but it's now Collection. It's a cover up stick. It conceals skin blemishes. It is okay for on the under eyes and stuff. It does work for that. As you can see, I am working my way through that, and it is good coverage, I think, for Collection. I'm not the biggest fan of their newer like concealers and stuff, but I'm still trying to find my perfect under eye concealer. The final thing, of course then it will be empty, is this, which is a Avon eyeshadow palette, and it is in the shade True Colour Healthy Glow, and it has 2 eyeshadows in and a little brush and a mirror as well. So you've got your mirror there, and then the shades are this like brown and white sort of shade with the pencil, the brush there, which I'm actually holding with my fingers so it doesn't roll out all over the floor. I have been using the brown shade mostly, but the white shade's really nice as like a base for your eye as well, for if you wanted to wear like drastic like liquid eyeliner and stuff. I really, really like this. Very, very good, and I highly recommend. So that is it for my collection of makeup for every day. I hope you all enjoy this video. Give the video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you would like. And my next video is going to be it took me so long to upload it, but the final part of my shoe collection, which is going to be all about flats.